in spy school, I was hopelessly in love with you. I convinced myself I could win you over with a daring act of devotion. Maybe I could make you see the real me. You could see past my physical defect. Anyway, I hoped that I could see right through you. I could see to your most obvious weakness. Your ambition. You wanted to leapfrog all the other recruits and the seasoned field operatives. You wanted a chance to bring down the biggest baddie on our watch list, the dreaded Cesar Faison. And you knew him, didn't you? You knew that he was already fixated on you. You saw an in. You saw his weakness.
I hated him. I really wanted to just destroy him.
You know, I saw you that night. I saw you when you stole away from school. I followed you. Not that you would have noticed me.
Stalked me.
No, this isn't about me.
Are you sure?
I'm just giving you a story from my perspective. Do you want me to stop?
No.
I followed you, and I watched as you blended in Piccadilly. I watched you go through a door, and minutes later, you came out in full disguise. A common call girl, with a blonde wig and plunging neckline and stiletto heels. You fooled everyone. Not me. I knew it was you. And I followed you out of London by train to Cookham and on to a pub where you knew Faison would be. He was quite drunk when you sat down next to him. And you got him a great deal drunker, didn't you? Before you left together. Anyway. The rumor was flying all around school the next day that you had stolen devastating intel from the dreaded Cesar Faison. You had spiked one of his ops and nobody knew how you did it. But I knew. And I know you got a lot more than you bargained for that night.
Stop it! I don't want to hear this.
Okay, I can't make you stay. But you've made it this far, and if you leave now, I promise you, you are missing the best part of the story.
I was ambitious. I don't deny it, and I'm not going to apologize for it. And did I want the glory of bringing Faison down? Yes, absolutely, because he was evil. He was so sick. He would pay women to impersonate me. I thought maybe I could pass myself off as one of them and I could accommodate his fantasy.
What a dangerous game you were playing. And one that went so much further than you'd expected, didn't it? Which brings us back to Brussels, to the old house on the quiet street, where the midwife waits up 5 flights of creaky stairs. Do you remember how those stairs creaked? It was impossible to climb them in silence.
Oh my God, how could you know that? How could you have been there?
Do you remember when you took that spontaneous leave of absence from school?
Yeah, special training.
Right. Special training. Well, I'd gotten pretty good at the spy game myself by that time. I had some pretty powerful contacts, and one of them told me exactly where you were. Well, by the time I got to Brussels, by the time I got up those creaky stairs, that lonely room was empty. There was no sign of the mother or the child.
Well then, how do you know what happened?
I never knew for certain. You just confirmed it right now.